really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Depth will be tested, particularly at the quarterback position for one of these teams. For more on that, we say hello to Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. Yes, they are without their outstanding quarterback, highly ranked and very elite, but they have a lot of belief in their backup quarterback. He's young, inexperienced, but he also has a ton of talent, was highly recruited. They'll see if they can put a game plan in place to help him get comfortable quickly in this game. Back to you.
So Penn State's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds his man. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Now on the move. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Turns it on at midfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Raging Cajuns look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's a fumble on the play. And the fumble trickles out of bounds. And big loss on that play. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got his man. Jumped on top of the pile. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
And the Raging Cajuns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Calls his own number. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Cajuns! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I gotta go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Wallace. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They give it to him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
That was a big 1st down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a 1st down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big 1st down for this offense.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hauls it in. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll leave it with him. All down, but he has was enough to move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. Looking for room at the 30. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. To the air on first down. Got his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. The Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Finds the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. No huddle offense to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He now has 84 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried.
Might have a chance. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They want to run this quarterback. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the defense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Nittany Lions looking to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. Finding some, got some room in it to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. His 3rd touchdown in this game and his 3rd on the season. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record at Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air, working that left side now.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right on the money. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Hale. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward. Really good job there by the QB.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got his man. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana!
And with that score, they now tie the game. The extra point will give them the lead. Maybe they'll be able to take that lead in at halftime. That is huge for their momentum. That touchdown, massive for their confidence as well. And they're going to have to make a few tweaks here at halftime. They're going to have to do things a little bit differently in the second half. But no doubt about it, that touchdown was huge for this offense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 18 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's LSU keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love...
Could be an alley. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback will keep it. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cajuns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Pulled down for the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Running it to the right. Maybe a crease. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. On the ground, it's Wallace. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd and short, they're giving it to the tight end. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Wallace. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field. It's Whitted. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Got out of trouble and throws. They're working that left side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And, man, it's really nice when you start to have a QB that understands exactly what the situation is. 3rd down, like my execution, not try to make big plays. How can I move the sticks, get myself another set of downs? Nice job by the QB understanding that, being on the same page with his receiver, and getting a fresh set of downs.
A 1st down run in the red zone.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. On the run, it's Wallace. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Makes the catch. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The short hands. It's Sampson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, it was a nice comeback route. Most important part of a comeback route, dude, I got to sell you vertical like I'm running a go, and then I sit down and I come back to the football, catch it. Nice route by the wide receiver.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hale. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
On target. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he tacks on the extra point. Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the 4th. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He is torching the defense of Nittany Lions, imposing their will with the running game in big days, a la Larry Johnson or Kijana Carter.
And what does that do? That puts you on the stage, the big stage, to win the big awards, the big trophies at the end of the year, to be called one of the best backs in all of college football. That's what he's chasing.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On the ground, it's Wallace. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Sends it back in motion. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. It's third and goal and third and long.
Wide 53! Wide 53!
Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Now they'll try the right side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They move on top here in the fourth. Penn State with the response.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to pass on second down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on up,
he's going to let it go. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Punts it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Touchdown, Louisiana! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Using his feet, he gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. He steps out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. Great awareness there on that run. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. He'll run it again. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's good. This is Ryerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the Wyoming Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Cowboys ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Goes to the option. Now the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Here comes the heat. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time it's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield on 1st down. Stepping to the right. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Griffin. He'll throw it. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. You saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Spartan.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Shakes off the defender. Maybe some room here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
You got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. He's got him this time. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Running to the left. Picks up the 1st down. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period.
Splinter Landon! Splinter Landon! Splinter Roman! Splinter Roman! Go!
This time he wants to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Running the red zone. It's Fletcher. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. There's some... Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On the option. He'll do it himself. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Griffin. Pocket breaking down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Newsome. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism better.
Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's...
There's a crease. And he'll step into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Griffin. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sparty.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw it accurate.
And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Throws for the tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Griffin. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And the Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and they got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On the run, it's Fletcher. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Oh, they're after him. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Snagged out of the air.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. It's on target and complete. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They'll run it. It's Fletcher. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Spartans are in the hurry-up. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to throw it. Under fire. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end. Get in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Grant behind the line. It's Owens. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to take off. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Got a man, it's Johnson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big.
Makes the grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Sellers sets up the screen. And the Spartans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. First down here for the offense. Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get...
Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Thanks to grab. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a 1st down and protect this lead. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to him again. Fakes it past the marker. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable 3rd down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy, and he gets you a 1st down, and he gets you another 1st down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Beck's going for the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another player or 2.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming! That one might might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. His drive will open from the 15. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Owens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Sellers to the air again. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.